Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.
Hey guys, welcome to True Believer Tech Talk Tuesdays upstairs at Delaware Camera. We're on our 56th episode, which is awesome. They said it wouldn't last, but it has lasted for a long time. For a very long time. What are you looking for, Will? Anyway, let's get to the housekeeping as we normally do. We have classes, as you know, done by the f-stops here. Every Wednesday, except for last Wednesday, we have a class every Wednesday online. This week is landscape class, so tomorrow at 6:30 online. You can find the link on our website, on our socials, and all that good stuff. And you can sign up for classes. We have that class tomorrow, the landscape class. We have essentials of, we have macro next week, and then we have essentials of composition the week after that. So if you're interested in those subjects, sign up for those classes because they're great. Joe is great. Classes are great. Learning is always great. So keep an eye out for those classes. What else we got here? I have these things in front of me. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see these, Will? So there was an eclipse a few years ago. I think it was 2009. Was it 2018 or 2019? We had an eclipse. And you need these glasses to look at eclipses. And we sold them back then. But if you can remember that, or if you remember that far back, there was a big mad rush for eclipse glasses. So we started off early this time. The eclipses, the one you can see here next year is next April. But there is an angular eclipse in October, but I don't think you can see it here. So it may not be worth getting for here in October, but definitely next April, we're going to be in the totality of the eclipse. So you'll be able to see the moon pass in front of the sun for, I think, 4 minutes or something. So that's going to be pretty cool. So we have these eclipse glasses, which are great for, for seeing the eclipse. And these eclipse filters, which are good for photographing the eclipse, because you're really not supposed to even point your camera directly at these things. You can damage your camera sensor, I believe, when you do that. So we got these in stock right now. So feel free to stop in. We'll sell them to you, and you can use them for whatever you wish, either this year or next year. Maybe you'll be in the path of the eclipse this year in October. I think it's going from Oregon diagonally down to Texas. If you're at the bottom of Texas, you can see both of them, which is kind of pretty cool. So, hey ho, Texas. Anyway, what else we got? Oh, we usually make a sign for the shows, and I usually make the sign. I do a pretty basic Century Gothic sign with some stuff on it, but we had our intern Rooney do it this week, so I think it looks pretty awesome. So Rooney, shout out Rooney for making the sign, and it's Rooney's birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Rooney. So anyway, I think that's all I've got. As you know, we do all sorts of stuff here, from rentals to photo finishing to one-on-one classes, everything. We sell accessories. We got an upstairs if you want to check that out. We have we sell all sorts of accessories. We sell Canon, Nikon, Fuji, Olympus, Sony. What else we got? Used cameras. We got those too. So Nikon and Nikon camera. So anyway, we'll be right back with our Artist of the Month, Christina Burke, as she is known in the professional world. Get that? Anyway, we have here Tina Burke, who used to work at Delaware Camera, is now a full-time professional photographer.
Well, I do graphic design and try it.
Okay, cool. So you do all that stuff. So tell us about, so let's talk about, I haven't asked any alumni here. How was your experience working here at Delaware Camera? What did you learn at Delaware Camera? What was the greatest thing about working at Delaware Camera?
Oh, you learned everything because people would come in from all over, like every different, you know, like whether or not they could just enter photography or they knew everything. But when they came to you, you had to know what you were talking about.
Definitely.
Or, yeah, it was embarrassing. So you had to really learn.
Yeah.
You'd be like, let me get that book out and we're going to learn together.
Yeah,
so
I do it all the time.
Like,
even to this day, being the veteran I am, I'm always looking up stuff and trying to help people with their stuff.
It's never ending. And once you get it, they're going to change it. So you just got to keep learning.
There you go. So good. So how long has it been since you worked with us?
9 years.
Wow,
No,
you worked at the
7.
you worked at the now defunct Transit Road store.
The old suburbs.
Yeah, the Transit Road store is.
Belltone.
It's now a Belltone.
Yep, exactly.
Well, it has a Belltone
Now
next
it's
to
not,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Now
a
it's
it
up
was
for
a
rent.
Geico, and now it's back for rent. Shout out Geico, car insurance. Hook me up. Anyway, so what kind of photography do you do? Like what's your what kinds of things do you delve into?
I mean, I do a little bit of anything. I do, you know, professionally, pretty much anything that somebody will pay me for, pretty much. But like life-wise, in terms of what makes me happy, anything colors and patterns and macro and abstract.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that I feel like I'm like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
Love it. That's where I'm going.
So you're trying to like take regular things and make them more abstract?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
You know, like, yeah.
Fair enough. So how? So okay. So what? So actually, I was actually asking, like, what kinds of, like, what do you shoot? Do you do weddings, senior stuff like that?
Oh yes, senior weddings, bar mitzvahs, bar mitzvahs, that kind of stuff. But I love doing proms lately.
There's a prom thing?
Yeah, it's super fast, you know, like 2 hours, and they're all dressed up and they want their picture taken, which is the best part.
Yeah.
And then you drive all around different places. But I did about 4 of them last year, so it's not super big, but it's just kind of starting and super fun.
I helped someone shoot a prom last year. We just kind of set up some stuff at the prom and did some pictures, but you go with them places?
Yeah, just kind of go, you know, kind of like a wedding, drive a couple places
Turn
around.
on your microphone, just tap it.
Oh.
No, the on-off switch on top. Tap that.
Did it work? Did I do it?
See sound waves?
Ouch.
Hello. Yeah, I think she's working. Is she?
How would I know what I'm supposed to see?
Thank you, Debbie Orange, everybody.
Debbie Orange watching on YouTube apparently because she's
Thanks,
checking the
Debbie.
sound.
She's so sweet.
So anyway, so about weddings, you do weddings and stuff?
Yep. Weddings, plays, all that kind of.
Plays?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of like.
I know
I
Joe's.
just did Williamsville Mamma Mia.
So how does that go? How do you end up shooting plays?
Well, I have a partner, Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
Ken Walsich. She's wonderful.
Oh, you work with her. You
Yes,
guys are like
yes.
you guys are like in a company together?
Kind of. We don't like have. We kind of go separately, and then whenever we need each other, we
Oh, that's
work
cool.
with each other. So.
Shout out Catherine Ken
Right?
Walsich.
She's my girl. She's great.
She's great.
Yeah. So she we kind of work on if she thinks I'll be better for something or she'd be better for something. We work together and.
That's good. I think a lot of people lose that collaborating with people rather than being in competition with them is a good thing.
Yes, you really need all the help you can get.
Yeah, because there's tons of like fighting for jobs and stuff. When if we just all helped each other, it'd be a little bit better.
Right.
Don't you think?
I do, because everybody likes different stuff too.
Yeah.
Like she does candids,
Mm-hmm.
and that's wonderful. And then I do some formal stuff, and then so it's a little bit less pressure for each, and work good with each other.
Very cool. Do you shoot babies? I mean, photos of babies?
Babies, man. Who doesn't love babies, right? Yeah, I mean, I do.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, studio stuff is great, and it's so hard. People don't realize how hard it is.
Yeah, lighting is
so
tough to achieve.
I do enjoy babies, especially with the rental of your studio back here. That's helped a lot.
Yeah, you've done a few like days where you come in to rent it, and then people come through.
Yeah, it's great with that, and it's beautiful, especially with babies. Getting the up and down is just horrible. So
Yeah.
going in your studio and being able to
Yeah.
lay stuff out and have all that space is great. But yeah, that's
Yeah, babies are cool.
such
So
in.
you rented the studio for one time for some like what was it? Like was it like an acting thing or something?
Yeah, this beautiful, beautiful singer. Man, I can't remember her name right now. But she needed a video of
Yeah.
her singing, and she sang a Selena Gomez song, and she was 13. It was an amazing, but it was a perfect studio for that. And I did all the lighting, and he did the video. And
Oh, very
it
cool.
was wonderful.
So the studio can be used for other things other than photos.
Exactly. Unending. Unending.
So how is the schedule looking like this year? Are you busy?
I've got a couple all different stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of seniors. The seniors are so much fun, especially with the murals in Buffalo.
Oh, are they going
Lots- a
around to
little
those
bit of
and
that.
getting shot in front of those?
And a lot of the nice theater kids and so it's so much fun, learning about them, how they start out so shy and then they build up a little bit more.
Deal with them.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't think kids like to have their photos taken unless you're really comfortable with them.
Right. I try music. I try to be the stupid mom jokes, and we get it going. I'm like, give me the sugar. Give me that sugar. And they're like, shut up, old lady. Here you go.
You're not an old
It
lady,
works.
Tina.
It works. Tell me that again. Did anybody not? I didn't hear that.
You're not an old lady. Anyway, do you like to have your picture taken, Rooney? Sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay, Rooney is a teen.
Nice.
High schoolish. Yeah, so. Just asking.
You gotta come. They all have their outfits now. And all
Yeah.
that.
I didn't have those when I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, I just did the school thing with the background. Maybe we couldn't afford to go have someone do pictures. But woe is me. Anyway.
You totally missed out. I had the American flag, like I was in the military, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was horrible.
Anyway.
Horrible. But you missed out on that.
So if people want to see what you do, where should they look, like online?
Mostly on Instagram. This one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of Facebook. But this is where I put most of my fun stuff. And,
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for
so
coming
fun
on.
to meet me. Thank you for having me. Always a blast talking to you.
Thank you for being great.
Where you
And all that shit. I'm not done?
You gotta wait till we're done.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
Some people just want to run out of here, apparently. So anyway, if you liked what you saw, like, share, subscribe, tell 5 friends about it. Tell Instagram friends about it. We're here every Tuesday at about noon. And we'll see you next week. I think we have our What's in Your Bag next week.
Ooh.
And we're having, I think, friend of the show, Stephen Gabris, is coming back on to give us all the energy next week. So we're happy to have him on next week. So what's up, Will? What? Gabris. Stephen Gabris, right, Stephen? Tell us how to pronounce Stephen. Anyway, see you next week. Peace.
Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.